Red Boswell here with redboswell.com. Let's talk about becoming more. When I was in college, I had some pretty long hair. Quite the hippie back in the day. They really called me red back then. I'm a lot less red today. Anyway, I was invited to one of those Amway meetings, and I was told you had to wear a tie. Well, I had like one tie to my name. I had gotten it out of my grandfather's closet in his basically garbage. He gave me this. I kind of asked him, could I have this ugly tie, because I thought it was funny looking. So I had a tie to my name, and they invited me to this meeting, so I went. Well, I was supposed to wear pants. I had some blue jeans, and I had a shirt that actually had a few buttons in it. Threw the tie on, and the best shoes I had, I couldn't wear my Chuck Taylors, so I threw on what I considered some dress shoes, which, honest to God, were bowling alley shoes. But they laced up, and were they not red, white, blue, and green, they actually kind of would have looked like semi-dress shoes. Well, when I was done with that meeting, we just so happened that same night, I got out of that meeting just a little bit early, and I went over to the other side of the campus, and we had a Students for Environmental Awareness meeting. It was the first meeting of the semester. You know how that goes. The first meeting of any of those groups in the semester was huge, and then each week it would go down, down, and down, and the last couple weeks of the semester you'd have like 3 people show up. Well, it was the first meeting of the semester, and at this meeting we needed to pick a president. Well, I left to the original business meeting early, but I was still late to the Students for Environmental Awareness meeting. And you can read into that name, we were basically the hippies club. Well, I walked in the door in this pretty big room on campus. There was like 150 people in this little small auditorium type deal, choir room I think it was. And they were trying to figure out who's going to be president. Well, I walked in, long hair, so I had the hippie down, and then I had a tie. I left the goofy looking tie on. Well, when I walked in, made some noise on accident or something, and everybody turned around, looked at me, and a couple guys on stage said, "Red Boswell, do you want to be president?" Well, not many people knew me in there. I mean, they're mostly freshmen, honestly, that go to those type of meetings. So I was like, hey, yeah, man, cool, I'll be president. I had the hippie down, I had the tie down. Who is better perfectly made to be the president of the hippie club than that image right there? So, guess who got elected like 90 to nothing to be president of the Students for Environmental Awareness? This man right here. It wasn't because I was qualified, I didn't have a platform, I didn't run beforehand, I didn't have the passion that some of these other guys that were actually wanting to do it. This one girl just about beat me up. She wanted to do it so bad, and I could basically care less, but I had the look. Big lesson there in my life. Do you have the look? Do you look the part? That'll take you a long way in some circles and in some industries. Looking the part, dressing the part will really take you a long way. So, if you want to become more, let's start where some of the easy places. Look right. Dress right. For whatever you're going after, look at who's successful in that industry and simply model them. Or maybe do just a little better. So, not a difficult one today, guys. I'm Red Boswell with Becoming More. If you want to become more, let's look like we are more, and we will become more. See you next time at redboswell.com.